The water distribution system for most modern communities is pressurized. This is certainly the case for Ottawa. That means that all water in water mains in Ottawa is under pressure. That is why, whether you live on a hill or in a valley, you still get water coming out of a faucet every time you turn it on. To remind you that water mains are under pressure, I have linked for you this video captured on screen. Both on the screen, you can click on it right now, and in your course notes. Pressure in a system must be maintained at a fairly constant value to ensure all plumbing fixtures operate properly. This includes fire hydrants, your shower, any faucet, for example. In water distribution systems, pumps are needed to raise the water in elevation and to move it through the network of water mains under pressure. Pumps that lift water from a river or a lake and move it to a nearby treatment plant are called low-lift pumps. The pumps that discharge the treated water, the treated drinking water, into the transmission and distribution system, that is the water distribution system, are called high-lift pumps. Another way that the water system is kept under pressure is by way of water towers. These facilities can be available to satisfy the peak hourly demand for water in a community, to supply emergency water in the event of a drought, or in the event of an extremely large fire. But for the most part, water towers are used to pressurize Ottawa's water main system. Water towers store water and are small enough to be covered to prevent contamination and reduce evaporation. In hilly areas, distribution tanks or water tower can be built at ground level, and in areas with flat topography, storage tanks are elevated above the ground to provide adequate pressure. When the height of a storage tank is greater than its diameter, this structure is called a standpipe. Your textbook identifies typical pressure ranges between 350 kPa and 550 kPa as the minimum and maximum pressure values in a water distribution system. In Ottawa, an informal request placed by your professor revealed that the water pressure within the City of Ottawa varies by ward. That is, it varies depending on what part of the city you are in or what part of the city you are asking about. Do you know which of the 23 City of Ottawa wards you currently reside in? In your course notes, I have provided you with a link to the City of Ottawa ward map. I recommend you check it out as it is useful information. If you're interested in how to do so, click on this link. It provides a quick tutorial video for how to use the Geo-Ottawa map. Otherwise, please continue with this video. When I contacted Water Services at the City of Ottawa, I was informed that, depending on the ward you lived in, water pressure can vary from a low of 240 to 310 kPa up to a high or highs of 415 to 550 kPa. However, I could not find any documentation online. That is, I could not confirm this with any documentations on the ottawa.ca website. The one document that I could find online was under the City Infrastructure Master Plan, which identifies that pressure is maintained between 275 kilopascals, that is 40 pounds per square inch, and 550 kilopascals, 80 pounds per square inch. What about minimum pressures for fire protection purposes? Well, the minimum water pressure is 105 kPa. That's the least amount of pressure that's required for fire services to still work properly. And again, I obtained this information by contacting the City of Ottawa Water Services.